This is a total other end of the spectrum. This company, you may recall, we looked at some of their devices in the past. They're called Unihertz, and they do these kind of unusual phones. It could be like a tiny phone. It could be a really rugged phone. In this case, it is a Blackberry style clone, and they've done this in the past, and they have updated their design for those that still reminisce and those that still miss their Blackberry devices. You must have had a Blackberry one time in your life, I would guess.
No, I've never owned a Blackberry.
You skipped over the whole thing.
I would have loved to. It was great.
Yeah, you were just intimidated at the time, like the price point, or what was doing it for you?
Yeah, I think it was the price point.
Yeah,
I remember.
Well, when Blackberries were sort of early days, some of those first smartphone things, even having a data plan was intimidating because you were like, this doubles my monthly cost right here just to have all this data to slowly browse the web over, I guess, even pre-3G. Anyway, I had a few of them over the years, and BBM was like the original iMessage in the sense that it was the first, like, oh, let me get your BBM. Oh, you're not. Oh, never mind. It's fine.
Yeah, you were locked in.
Your PIN. Mm-hmm. Man, I remember these days. Anyway, so some people miss the existence of such a thing, and Unihertz is here to solve your problem by giving you a QWERTY keyboard on a modern device. It's and doing so on a budget, by the way, $179 starting price for this. So it's not going to break the bank. Certainly, now it's not going to have flagship specs either. It's a tiny little pocket-sized device with some of the features that were showing up on the more modern Blackberries, like the touchpad underneath the keyboard, so you can scroll without touching the actual screen where your thumb lives more naturally. All the shortcut keys and things that you would map to different keys on the keyboard. Some people are pretty proficient with a physical keyboard. You can see over here. And then they also built in a rugged design, so you can like throw this thing, drop this thing. They drop it in the video. So like a lot of their other products, they're going to Kickstarter first. They had a $50,000 goal, but they always beat these goals. They set the goal very low to begin with. I believe they've already beat it at this particular point. As far as the chip inside, it's an octa-core MediaTek Helio P70 and 6 gigs of RAM. So nothing major going on there. 16 megapixel single rear-facing camera, 4,000 milliamp hour battery, which should last pretty long considering the display is smaller given the keyboard style design. But I thought it was interesting if anybody is just yearning for the old days, for the feel of a mushy little keyboard.
Yeah, typing experience.
Yeah.